Alright, sup y'all, we are going to start a new game today. We will see how this runs on my PC. I am in the works of getting a new PC, which should help massively with gameplay, of course, and the lag and all that other crap. Dantarius, of course. Count Platensky married for love. A year later, his wife gave birth to their first child, named Christian. Soon after, the Count went to war. He spent more than a year abroad, but returned back safely 3 months later. His wife gave birth to their second son. The labor was difficult, and the next morning she passed away. The boy was given the name Darius. Damn, this is starting dark as fuck. So my mama is dead. The Count raised you as his own child. Is this Count Dracula? Or Count Chocula? Never making a difference between you and Christian. He told you to call him father, and you never called him anything else, but being a son doesn't come without a price. People have eyes. Yes, they do. And people have ears. True. And tongues. Yeah, they do. The fact that the second son of the Count did not appear on time did not go unnoticed. When you turned 18, your father decided to send you out into the world. At first you studied at the University of Erfurt, and then you joined the court of Landgrave of Thuringia. 8 years passed. During these years you have never visited Plotin because you didn't need and didn't desire to. Damn, because I don't fucking love my dad, he's a douchebag. You maintained correspondence with your father and brother, but that was enough. Oh, so we still talked. But in the last letter, your father ordered you to return at once. He did not say a word about the reason. Huh. Oh shit. Just getting thrown right in there. A group of armed men approaches, led by a chubby monk. Damn, you are a chubby monk. Look at that fucking hairline, though. The monk is screaming at you while running. Sir Dantarius, welcome to your native land. I have to admit, have been waiting for you. The look of the old, kind monk's eyes is tenacious and perceptive. You recognize him. It's Balthazar. A long time ago, he taught Christian and you how to read and write. It seems that he is sincerely glad to have met you. Fuck yeah! With your permission, we will take you to the city. Your choice. Only on the condition that we will not miss a single tavern on our way. Yes! Gots to get drunk. I recognize you, dear Dantarius, but I must disappoint you. Your father foresaw the way of your thoughts and deliberately sent me to look after you, just like in the good old days. He even provided with guards in case you wouldn't listen. Balthazar smiles an amicable smile when suddenly his face becomes serious. However, the guard will not unnecessary. Let's go. Fucking Christ. Okay, well, I'm gonna still get to the bars. Damn, this town is tiny. Let's go in here. Passing through the village, you notice some commotion near one of the houses. Desperate cries and loud noises emanate from the inside. Several armed men are blocking the entrance. A small crowd is gathered around them. Oh shit. You wanna fight? You wanna fight? Let's go, peasant boy. You ain't got no home. You ain't got no mama. Nobody loves your ass. Oh. Okay, you're nice. Have mercy, please. I'm begging you. What have I done? Why me? Look at the others. Their farms are not worse. Shut up, shitface. Whoa, soldier. You need to calm your roll. You were told that you will have to give everything that is due, and you decided to resist. Now the Lord will take 3 times as much from you. Damn! The soldier pushes the peasant with force, and the peasant falls into the dust, complaining loudly. Balthazar looks at the scene with disapproval, but does not stop. Instead, he walks on. What's going on here? Probably someone from the local chivalry is robbing this poor guy. This is not uncommon here, sir. Suddenly, the peasant desperately throws himself right at your feet. Your companions and you have to stop right in front of his house. Damn. I know, but gentlemen, help. You are Sir Dantarius, the son of the Count. I remember you. I am honest Christian. I always pay all of my taxes, but all my goods are taken away from me against each and every law. A man in knightly attire appears from the door. He looks as aggressive as he looks confident. What else is going on here? Hey, shut up. It's me asking. Bitch! The knight gazes at you for some time, finally recognizes you. Dontarius. You know what, Dontarius? You better be following your own way. This is our land, and we are the masters. That can be seen clearly. This place is a mess. Dirt everywhere. Then this business reflects the character of its masters. Yeah! The knight's face turns purple. He puts his hand on the hilt of his sword, but it's clearly afraid to remove it from the scabbard. His soldiers are undecided. Balthazar pulls you by the sleeve. Just a few words. You lean toward him. Sir, I must warn you, on the one hand, you are the son of the Count and have the legitimate authority in these lands. But on the other, there is one circumstance, one that you know about well. The one that casts doubts on both the word son and legitimate authority. Of course, you can give orders to your vassals, but only so long as you have enough authority over them. Sir Dontarius, please! They will take all the grain, cattle, and poultry. I'll die of hunger. Stop the anarchy. Dontarius, listen. I did not mean to get rough with you. Just go your own way and let me do what I like to do on my own land. Good. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want, bitch. That's nice. No, sir. How so? How? One of the soldiers punches the peasant into the stomach. He falls into the dust once again. The knight and his other servant disappear in the doorway. The peasants gathered around the house begin to disperse. Balthazar sighs and goes on. You know this sigh. There's not a hint of reproach in it, only humbleness.
2,000 years later.
You note that Balthazar is suspiciously silent. This is strange. Because in the old days, he could not even walk 2 steps without recalling some kind of moralized parable. A lot of things have probably happened in my absence. Yeah. Not that much, sir. As you just saw, everything remains as it used to be before, especially the people. How's Christian? My bro. Since his childhood, Christian was too thoughtful and sensitive to become a knight. But at the same time too restless to become a priest. Perhaps it was he, not you, who should have been sent to study in Erfurt. But as a legitimate heir, his father needed him in the city. Judging by the letters, for a while he lived the life as a city's rake. But this soon bored him. Recently he became interested in philosophy. Honestly, you've got the impression that he still prefers inventing things by himself than reading other people's oppuses. You know, I can't blame the guy. That sounds fucking awesome comparatively. When you mention Christian's name, Balthazar starts to get a little bit alarmed. Your brother, he remained the same storyteller as he was in his youth. Your father will tell you everything. Wait. He remained. That's past tense. Is my brother dead, bro? Is my brother dead? Tell me. Tell me. How's father? As far as you know, your father still hasn't found a new wife. Damn, Dad is a loser. After your mother's death, he never searched... Oh, he's just a sweetheart. Okay. He spends his day doing business and the nights in prayer. He has been writing to you less and less recently. In the last letter, the one in which he ordered you to return, was not written by his own hand at all. My dad or my brother is dead. Or both. Your father is already old. May God grant him good health. However, he still stays strong. Anyway, you will understand everything when you see him. I'm gonna have to take over as the heir, ain't I? My brother's dead. Okay, finish the conversation. It's useless to keep asking. Let's go.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known.
No. First go to Three Wise Men. It looks like a bar. The first thing you hear when you enter the city is the loud voice of Public Crier. Ooh, you're kind of handsome. Damn, you got like that Robin Hood look. Listen, and do not say that you've not heard. The pagan king Murad moved his army toward Constantinople. Terrible song. The pagans devastate everything on their way. The citizens pray to the Mother of God for protection. The troops of the Landgrave of Rockford crossed the River Rot and invaded Trevor. The war between Winfield and Landgrave And the rendezvous began. Lawrence, the Count of the Northern Lands, intends to take away the lands from the monasteries and oppose the Christians. Bishop Rolinski threatened to excommunicate him from the church. So there's a lot of drama going on around here. This morning at the farmstead of John Gray, the cow came down with the pig in front of 6 witnesses. He came in a pig's ass? Damn. Well, here we are in Fulton. Your father told me to go straight to him. To the bar. Damn it! There's nothing to do with the bar. Maybe I get the tutorial out of the way. Fine. Hi, Dad. The gate of the city castle opens before you, and you immediately understand that there will be no formal meeting. It seems that except for a few people, nobody in the castle has been waiting for your arrival. Balthazar escorts you to your father's office. This is weird. Your father's sitting at the table. You're surprised by the dimness of his room. No candles are lit, and the light from the window is too weak and dull. In this darkness, you don't immediately notice the figure of a monk in a black cassock who's standing behind the armchair to the right of your father. I'm assuming my brother is dead. Dontarius, my boy, I recognize you. I would hope so. Aren't you my dad? Damn, you got some blind eyes. Is he blind? These words seem strange to you, but as soon as you come closer, your suspicion turns into certainty. Your father is almost completely blind. Say something, Dontarius. I want to hear your voice. I bet you do, Daddy. You miss my voice. I'm glad to see you. It's dark and stuffy. They say a cow came down with a pig? Yeah, a cow came down with a pig. Yes, the years are changing a person's voice less than a person's look. I see you as a young man. But I called you because of a serious matter. We need to talk immediately. Your brother Christian is dead. The brother, Your Highness. Melchior, my personal clerk and advisor, a very wise man. Bow your head in response. So what about Christian, y'all? I'm done with this shit. Received what? I received a monk? I received a monk? Yes! I've always wanted a monk! So, Christian, he disappeared. He went missing about a week ago. I ordered the most reliable of my people to search the city in the distinct but all in vain district. You mean, Dad, you blind and an idiot? You understand you must not talk about his disappearance, as he is the only legal heir. So I told them to tell the servants that he was unwell and forbade them to go to his rooms, and after that I wrote to you right away. You must find him as soon as possible. You two were always so much alike. You always thought the same things. You always did what he did, understood what he understood. If no one else can find him, you can. Let me note, Your Highness, that even Dontarius cannot deal with it alone. Melchior is right. Balthazar knows Christian no less than you do, Dontarius. He will be your assistant. Brother Balthazar is too soft-hearted and not indifferent to your son. Allow me to be the one. All right, Melchior, you will go with them. Thank you for entrusting me to look after them, Your Highness. Dontarius, do not waste time. For now, look around. If there is any question, please ask, and then take good care of yourself. Y'all could have given me some money, bitch. Alright, let's go examine his room. It's an event. Christian's room is both his bedroom and his study. It is modestly decorated and resembles a monk's cell, but it's very large, like my dick. Books and candle stubs are piling up on a wide table by the window. Here you see the works of Frederick von Recken, William of Beckersville, Donatian, Curtin, and many more. I know all of them. I've read many of their extensive works. In the middle of the table lies the Bible. I've actually read that one. Obviously, this book was read by Christian, the last. You take it in your hands and notice that one page is marked. After opening it, you immediately see an underlined phrase. From the Proverbs of Solomon, the integrity of the upright guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. Let's interrogate my father, because it was him. Was there anything strange in Christian's behavior, Dad? Was it strange? You know, Christian, it would be strange if there wouldn't be anything strange about him. Some people are said to be out of this world, but it was even more difficult with him. Were it that he would be one of those sick young men who see angels in their dreams and have stigmata on their bodies, then he would have become a monk. No big deal. But it was not enough for him to see angels in a dream. He needed to see a symbol beyond every case, and behind each symbol a case. He decided that he could understand the language in which God speaks to man. That's it, crazy talk. Jesus. And what was the worst thing? His philosophy. If I had not raised him myself, I would have been sure he was mad. However, the person you are not able to understand always seems like a madman to you. That's true. That's very true. Did Christian have any enemies, Father? Everybody has enemies, but I did not hear about Christian openly having a fight with someone. True, he had some disagreements with Count Lawrence, but I do not think that it was too serious. They met only once. You can never know in advance, Your Highness. Lawrence is a dangerous man. In any case, if there's an enemy involved, then the enemy remains hidden. The last time I spoke to him, he was standing in the same place where you are standing now. Damn, so he's me. Plot twist. The guard did not see him leaving the castle, but this does not mean anything. Today I am forced to let a lot of strangers in. Ambassadors, officials, traders, petitioners. Christian or his kidnappers could be hiding among them, and the guard could have missed them. So you got nothing, Dad. You got nothing. Sir, I have one idea. In a tavern, on a market, and in the port, the people often talk too much. If you listen carefully, you can always find out something. Perhaps that's how we get on a trail of Christian. Let's go to the bar now. It's exactly what I always wanted. Let's go get drunk. Approaching the tavern, you see a small but very noisy crowd. They are led by the priest in dusty cassock. In the center, you can see several strong men holding hands and feet of a man. Struggles desperately without any success. Jesus! Let's carry him to the bridge! Drown him! Drown him! A bugger full of fleas! Did everyone hear? Let's carry him to the bridge. Carry who to the bridge? Hush, good Christians. Let the Holy Father explain to us what's happening here. Gladly. The person leads the most unworthy, disgusting way of life, thereby confusing my parships, his tramples. Yes, he's a bugger, that's all. Seduces innocent girls. Ooh, he sounds hot. Let's see how charming he is underwater. Stop, I forbid lynching. No lynching, especially not him. He sounds sexy. The man struggles free. The priest looks at you suspiciously, but soon realizes who you are. Dantarius, son of the Counts, born in sin. Pitiful heathen. Go away, bastard. Does he have any honor left? Security, disperse this plebs. The crowd is instantly disappearing. The priest has run away. The saved drunk also hurries to hide without even thanking you. Well, fuck.